welcome back to Two True, One False, the show where we talk about scary stories and have fun times. Now today's episode will be Bigfoot, but let's meet our guests first. The first person we have here, a wonderful friend of mine who has a wonderful coffee shop, Senator Chris. Say hello.
Hello people. How are you, Kevin?
I'm doing well, Chris. How are you doing?
I'm working out at the gym. I'm tired a little bit, but I'm okay.
He essentially just came back from the gym. He had some food and then came here. At least he's not tired like last episode. And our second guest, who I feel like needs no introduction at all, is K-Dad, the handsome legend himself.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And Chris, was this your first time at the gym?
No.
Okay.
It was the second time. Alright, let's get to it.
But we're not here to talk gym talk. No, we're here to talk about the paranormal, the spooky, the phenomenons, if I do say so myself. Now, as I said before, today's episode is Bigfoot. But K-Dad, Chris, do you even know what Bigfoot is?
Yes.
Of course. Who doesn't?
Well, for the people watching at home, essentially Bigfoot is a species, at least that's what people think, who lives in the forest, and as his name says, or her name says, big feet. That's essentially all you need to know. Now let's get into story number 1. This is 100% true, so enjoy this short read. We call him Sasquatch here, and we do have stories. Now, this person is native. This happened in Quebec, Providence, in Canada, in a heavy wooded area on a reservation. I was about 9 to 10, 40 now. We were camping on a lake that was eventually built. They eventually built their cabins on said lake. Now it was his dad, uncle, aunties, and cousins. The adults decided to go four-wheeling, and I got on the four-wheel with my dad. He wanted to do some vroom-vrooms. He wanted to make car noises, just as any 9 to 10-year-old child would want to. I don't know why, but hey, it's a fun experience, so who am I to stop them? Now, he was sitting in the front, and he remembers the ride was very long, and everybody was just kind of exploring, checking things out, going through the woods, having a wonderful time. But then they find a spot that has a lot of sand dunes, so the adults wanted to try them out. Now, he was standing watching with 3 of their cousins. He's the youngest, and suddenly all ATVs, all 4 of them, come racing at us. My dad stopped to pick me up, and he yelled, "Close your eyes, don't look!" But of course, as every child would want to, and as in every horror movie ever, the child decides to look. So about 16 to 20 feet away from us was this big, hairy thing, like ginormous, on 2 legs. He picked something up and threw it at us. It landed right in front of my dad and I. Now, just to paint the picture, this kid, he's scared, okay? He's only 9 or 10 at the max, and I feel like if you see an ATV coming full speed towards you, you're going to be scared, no matter what you want to say. Now, he's scared, just very, very scared. Now, that's when they go back to the camp. All the kids, they're talking about it, because that's what kids do. As soon as they see danger, and they experience the danger and survive out of it, they decide to talk about it. So, the father and uncles explained what it was, and told them the stories about it, the Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever you want to call it. In their tribe, they were taught to respect it, and they will respect us, just like any other animal or creature. This guy has always wanted to see him again, so much so that he goes to a walk very deep in the woods, hoping to get a glance. That is the end of story number 1. I would also like to add in here that I don't think that is the best idea. I would not go deep into the woods just to find Bigfoot, especially if he threw ATVs at me. Okay, you have a minute to think. Just
I don't think we have a timer, but
Tell me what, okay, you have some time to decide on whether or not you think this story is real or
I have
false.
some things to ask.
Okay.
Bigfoot was on ATV.
Bigfoot was not on the ATV, he was throwing them. He was throwing them kind of like Donkey Kong, you know, like those old Mario
Oh.
games.
well, what happened to the ATVs that he threw?
I don't know. Who drive it?
For the sake of this story, it's not important. The whole idea is the fact that what's it go for ATV?
I don't know. Like, somebody wouldn't just walk by if you see ATVs flying in the air.
Yeah.
And then they land. I mean, did they land on their wheels? Did they land
It's like a
on
cat.
top of it?
Always.
Landing on the feet, right? 9
I
lives.
don't
Like,
know.
do ATVs have 9 lives? I don't know.
Unfortunately,
And
they
how
didn't
many?
say-
How many did he throw?
4.
4
4?
ATVs?
Yeah, I saw that. You threw
Oh.
4 ATVs.
That was an exercise. I saw in the gym.
Very
Just
strong.
gotta lift it up. Oh, this ATV is a bit
Everybody
more
know
heavier,
me.
but boop.
I don't know.
a
They
good
kind
person.
of. It seems like a fake story to me. Like,
Yes.
I don't remember Bigfoot throwing ATVs.
Well, fake
I
is
think
in I
people
made it
don't
up,
like
or fake is
ATV.
in an internet story.
Well, let's go over the rules again because it's very important that you specify this every single time. So it doesn't matter. What we're looking for is which story you made up.
Yes, these stories, they come from the internet. 2 of them do, but one of them I made up. I am the evil genius behind all of this.
So for all intents and purposes, the 2 stories that you got off the internet, we assume are true.
Perfect.
And the false one's the one that you made up. I don't see you making this story up, so I would go with
I don't know.
it's a
Maybe-
false story,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you made it up.
You made
Yeah,
it.
let's hold off
You
to
know
the
what?
second story.
Because
Maybe you just
the child was 9 or 10. Or 9 or 10.
well,
That's one
okay,
question.
the guy is 40 now.
He's still
Would
going
you
in the
remember
woods.
if you're 9 or 10? Yeah, he's still going into the woods. I mean, props to the man, but I don't know. I think that's dangerous.
I think
especially
I
if he's
imagine
going
Bigfoot
into-
being something totally different.
Anyways, maybe, just maybe, it will help you guys out if we move on to story number
I think so.
2.
Like, I don't think it's a true story, but I think he got it off the net. Like, I don't think he wrote it. So
Let's see what you got for us.
exactly, we're trying to get the story that you wrote.
Now, this person wrote it a while back, but they posted it again, and I was able to find it. Only change is that the boyfriend is now their husband. 2 nights ago,
No.
it's a love story. Bigfoot was there at the wedding.
Yeah, there you go. A wedding officiated by Bigfoot. What
Throwing
could be
a
better
piano,
than that?
not
Now
a-
that's a story.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a good movie idea.
That's a good story.
Don't steal it. You heard it from us, folks.
Bigfoot.
He's just like
officiated
giving the wedding wings or like doing the vows, like. Whoosh.
by- I don't know. I'm hearing
Wait,
it. I'm just
yes,
hearing.
did you hear that?
I don't know.
I heard something like fall.
No, I heard something like scraping.
Yes.
Okay, let's continue. This is
Wait.
unnerving.
I think the camera's acting up too.
I hear a ticking sound.
That's
But
a
the
clock.
ticking is normal,
Okay.
but the
All
camera looks like it's acting up. We're just gonna go on to story number 2, but this is starting
This
to get
is starting to
creepy.
get creepy.
okay. Let's just go
Yeah.
into these stories.
Weird.
So, her boyfriend went to take the dogs out back. One dog started barking like crazy. Luckily, her boyfriend had a flashlight and quickly scanned the grass line where the woods start, where they normally see deer. Now, their house is bordered by woods. Not wood as in like a building supplies, woods as in trees. Just for anybody confused by that. I don't know.
No, I don't think anybody would be. So, a tree line, you got woods. All right.
I wanted to be comedic. Anyways, something made the guy shine a bit higher. That's when he sees 2 eyes staring back at him. About 9 feet off the ground, as her boyfriend tries to hurry the dogs back inside, he sees the thing turn and casually walk back into the woods. With arms and shoulders, this person has never seen her boyfriend so freaked out. Came inside, closed every single window, all the blinds, refused to let the dogs out in the backyard, at night anymore. In hindsight, there have been a few instances in the past week that they can't explain. You know, just like the normal stuff, like dog toys being down by the woods with bikes taken out. But it was the placement of the toys and whatnot that made them wander. Also, like grunt, snort noise they heard recently. Her boyfriend can't get over the size of the thing, as it was 9 feet off the ground. That is not a normal height for a human being, unless he has the Guinness World Record, which I highly doubt. Get it? Because he's very tall. Okay. And the fact that the eyes were so high off the ground. Now, she asked him if he thought he saw Bigfoot. And he said after a minute or so of silence, if I wasn't a believer before, I am one now. That is the end of story number 2. In the end, they decided to move away next summer, and they got a different house. Nothing has happened.
So Bigfoot did not help them get married.
No.
Okay. We misjudged.
This Bigfoot from this story don't like ITV. Or the family didn't have ATV.
No, so it's not an ATV guy. He likes dog toys.
Dog?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he was hungry at night, and like he.
Who ate a dog?
No, I don't think he ate the dog. I think it was just
Who
chewed up
eats
the
dog
toys.
toys? Okay, look, this is what I think happened. This is how I am interpreting it.
I think it's a lie.
Guy goes, the Bigfoot goes to the patio. He has to like kind of like stay like this to make sure. He goes to the fridge. Expired hummus. Ew. Then he just finds a dog toy and it's like a strawberry. No. Anyways, it's time to not go into our third story. I don't know why they are
We'll
playing
just-
with the props. But it is time to go into video game or movie. Now I know what you're thinking. Is that a story or what am I missing? No, it is not. It is a game that we are going to play. So essentially, let me tell you everything you need to know. These two are not the biggest fans of my games,
Not at all.
but
No.
maybe this game will make them rethink their life choices.
What?
So, essentially, here's how it works. I'm going to read a tiny bit of a plot from either a movie or a video game. And your goal is to try and figure out if it's coming from a movie or if this little plot is coming from a video game. It's pretty simple.
Okay, that's it's easy.
We got this.
Let's do it.
2 months after Bigfoot returns home, Adam becomes overwhelmed with the attention his father's newfound fame has brought to the family. He is also struggling to confess his feelings to his crush, Emma.
Game. Video game.
Game?
Video
Chris,
game.
what do you think?
100%.
You say Bigfoot and Emma?
So the characters are Bigfoot, Adam, Emma. Adam, he's overwhelmed with the attention his father brought.
It's on PS.
Again,
You have to give us hints.
Yeah.
yeah, I can't say that. You guys have to decide if it's a video game or a movie.
Well, he was just asking you
Yeah,
which
she's
console
not
it's on. Is it PC?
You can use a TV.
Oh, okay.
Okay. With 2 or 1?
Controllers.
One remote.
How many controllers?
How many
Two
controllers?
remotes. I
Alright, I'm
don't
going
know.
for video game. I haven't heard
He's
of a
going
movie.
for video game. Chris, what are you going
I will
for?
try the movie.
Movie. Okay. Well. Okay, Dad, are you going to switch to movie?
No, I'm not
Or is
switching.
Chris-
Stop convincing
One
me.
of you has to switch. But
Why?
you both have to act the same answer.
Why?
Why?
Because
Because it could be, we have different opinions. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just.
So one of us could be right.
it's
I get it with the
just-
stories, like that makes sense. But
But the game,
with the game, besides it's a video game.
we need to win something.
Okay.
And what do we win?
Exactly.
A video
We
game?
have like a bag of chips. That's what they're going with.
No.
Gym guy is not
Gym
gonna
guy
eat chips.
not.
I'm not gonna eat chips.
We'll find something to give them after the end of
A
this
fitness
video.
bar if you have for me.
Yeah,
How
there
about
you
a piece of bread?
No, no bread, but
Okay.
this time.
So a piece of bread. Okay. Well, K-Dad,
I'm correct.
I'm sorry to tell you,
Yes?
you are not correct.
What?
It is a movie.
I told you, man. Sorry.
It is a Bigfoot movie.
Haven't heard of it?
Just to go with the theme of today's video. But
It's
now
okay.
it's time to get
So you get a bread?
into
Yes.
story number 3.
We are.
Ooh. Let me first begin with saying my English is not the best, but I will try my hardest to make sure this is understandable. So about 5 years ago, I was 9, 14 now. Me and my brother and parents wanted to go camping, so that's what we did. First day goes by, and everything.
Perhaps you should reiterate that this is a story you're reading as if you were the narrator. Because Chris is asking, do you have a brother?
You never told me that you have a brother. Brother?
Okay, so Chris, I thought this was gonna be
He has
awesome.
the story and he's reading it as if he were the author.
Man, it's just taking so serious this thing, and I'm
I
confused.
know, it's like you're throwing all these details at us.
I'm a detailed guy.
It's like a movie actor saying that he has a brother,
There you go. Alright. So
but he doesn't actually have a brother.
But
Think
the next time you have
he's immersed in the role. Okay, go ahead, Maestro.
Let me first begin with saying my English is not the best, but I will try my hardest to make sure this is understandable. So about 5 years ago, person was 9, 14 now. Me and my brother and parents wanted to go camping, so that's what we did. First day goes by and everything is fine. Second day is when it starts to get weird. As I'm about to go to bed, that's when he hears something right outside his tent. And I heard it go to my parents'
It's
tent.
always camping.
He hears the noise, walk over to the parents' tent, and then leave. First, I thought it was my brother playing a prank. That's when I went to his tent and he was sleeping. You know how people can like fake sleep? Like, oh mom, don't worry, I'm asleep. And then just like play video games? Yeah, no, this was not one of those times. Guy's asleep.
in the tent.
Yeah.
Video game.
That was an example.
Generator and everything.
That was an example.
Are they camping? Are they in an RV or are they in a tent?
Very intense.
Okay.
I gave an example
Just want to make sure.
just because
There was the Bigfoot game.
Yes.
that was a movie. That's
Oh,
what-
yeah. Did you forget already?
No, I tried
You
to
forgot
help
his
you.
name.
I tried to help you, man.
You need some bread.
I tried to help you to win also. So
You need some meat, some bread.
Again, let's just go back to this point. You guys are getting on my nerves. I'm kidding. They're fine.
Kick us out.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a great idea. Go. Wait, no. Let's at least finish this video first.
can you make some push-ups after I go?
That could be the
That-
punishment.
wait, that
Whoever
should be a
loses says it.
punishment.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds like.
Oh,
Good
okay. I
idea.
gotta work that idea.
Good
Anyways, goes to his brother's tent. Guy's not sleeping. Not fake, actual sleeping noises. Next day, he wakes up. Person writing this wakes up, tells his parents immediately what happened. And of course, just like any concerned parent would do when they hear their child saying something was outside their tent at night and wasn't their brother. Oh, don't worry. It was probably just a bear. Yeah, they didn't believe him at all. So,
I wouldn't be there.
they went hiking. As we're hiking through the woods, we hear a growl. And then something being thrown hits the mother, makes her unconscious. Father grabs her and we start to run. We were able to get back to her car in the end. We went to the hospital. My mother had to be in the hospital for 2 days because of the impact. That is the end of story number 3.
One question.
Yes,
What Bigfoot throw? The ATV?
through a rock, from my understanding. I mean, that's at least what I'm picking up on.
No ATV.
No, I think you're still stuck on story number 4. So, story number 1 is the only one that has ATV in it.
Find the
Story number 2 is the lovebirds and the Bigfoot chewing dog animals. Third story is a lovely family outing where
They
Bigfoot just
play
kind of like,
video games in the tent.
yeah, I don't know. They might have like a portable console or something.
Yeah.
You know what?
But that's where the mother gets a
And they
stone
make a
to
fake
the head.
sleep.
Yes. Well, wouldn't you do that? Like when you try and fool your parents, you put pillows and everything and
No.
pretend it. Okay.
He
Yes.
doesn't know.
Bad influence. That's
Yeah,
not
bad
gonna, That's not
influence.
gonna.
Okay, well, I was going to recap the stories, but Kenneth did a great job, so I don't even have to recap them anymore. Now that you've heard all 3 stories, it's time for the toughest part of the video, in the sense of
No.
you guys need to find out what story I made up. And go!
Number 1.
Yes.
You made up story number 1.
You both agree that
Yes.
It's
the
obvious.
ATV guy.
ATV, yes.
No. Which mother was? Which mother?
I don't know. I don't know her name. I don't know the specifics. All I know is that somebody's mother got hit with a rock.
No, I think he's saying what model ATV was it?
Exactly.
Oh!
What type? He needs to know what type was it. All that kind of
Okay.
stuff.
Questions like these are not important, so
Yeah,
It's
I don't
important
think
for me.
the specifics don't matter.
it's just whichever model.
I wanted to know where it landed and all that stuff, but
That's
that's
Well,
also
kind of
and
simple.
So-
what did they do with it afterwards? But for now, for all
we need to
intents
buy
and
for
purposes,
ATV.
yeah, it's like, and somebody wouldn't just be upset, like, oh, okay, our ATVs are gone. Now we're gonna walk on foot, but I guess
Okay.
you have a Bigfoot.
So you both agree that story number 1 is fake.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
you guys want to walk in that answer.
Yes, and we want to lock in, tell you, choose it.
Let's get a countdown going. So everybody with me. 3, 2, 1. Story number 1 is not the story I made up.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I made up story number 3.
I wrote it. Because the mom and the rock.
I don't know, it sounds so normal. Like, good job.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, you really
now-
did.
Just want to pause them for a second. Something I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video. Since when it comes to 2 true, 1 false, we're not the best with our upload schedule because sometimes we just can't plan this. So what we're doing instead, just to make it up to all of you guys, horror week. 7 days, every single day, 1 video. For 7 straight days. Now, the first one is obviously Bigfoot this episode, and they just lost. Maybe next time they can do a bit better, but
I have win the game. I'm not the loser. I win the game.
how? You both voted story.
No, I
Oh,
win the
he
game.
won the.
Oh, he won the mini
Mini
game.
game. Yes.
I need my prize.
Okay. Can I go grab a piece of bread, please?
Definitely. We will get him. No, you know what? That's beneath Chris. We'll get him a croissant.
Okay.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Excellent. Croissant it is. Well,
The
hope you had
story
fun.
is, well, we all hope that you enjoyed this episode of 2 True, 1 False. We will see you soon, and just remember, keep that paranormal activity in your lifetime, or else I'm watching you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Anyone can say bye?
Goodbye.
Bye.